Hey golfers, I'm Drew Mahowald of Second Swing Golf out here on the Braemar driving range. I'm joined by Bill Constantine, tour rep for Nippon Shaft. Nippon's out here doing a fitting event, and so we wanted to talk to them about the iron shaft lineup. So Bill, we've got this really convenient sign here to kind of help us out. I thought it'd be easiest to just go from the top down here, and obviously you've been working with these products quite a bit, so you're very familiar, but let's just start up top here. What do we have? Okay. And let's talk us through each of the models here.
All right, so up top we have our Zelos. So we have our Zelos 6, 7, and 8, and that kind of represents the weight categories. 6 being in the 60 gram,
sure.
7 being the 7, 8 obviously, and the 80. So that's kind of our lightest weight steel that we have. Very proprietary to us, the steel mixture. It's unbelievable. So you're looking at this, slower swing speeds, people that need to high launch the golf ball. We do have a few in play on the LPGA Tour, so it is a very stable product, but it doesn't launch it high, so we're getting into that part. So now we have the N.S.Pro, which NSH, the GH line, which was our first line that came into the States many years ago. So that's our kind of our bread and the longest that we've had in the lineup. So we have our 950, 850, 750, which kind of same, represents the weight of the shaft, the raw weight of the shaft. And as you can see here, the 950 is a little mid to high. Okay. Our 850s mid, and then our 750s high as well. So that's still a little bit for the slower swing speeds, lighter weight, create some swing speed, get the ball up in the air. With the invention of the newer heads, the high launching, lower spinning heads, we came out with the Neo lineup. So basically same principle, but we're able to create some more spin with that golf ball. So it's able to launch it higher and spin it more.
Is that kind of because some of these newer club heads, that it's such a low spin game now with these club heads? It's like we're chasing low spin, but some golfers still need some spin.
Yes, so what you see in the lower swing speed, spin's their friend. So height and spin is their friend. It stays in the air longer. And so we see that in our lineup. So, and kind of that is what that was out of necessity. You know, we were seeing light stuff, but we weren't necessarily getting the spin when you had the lower weight spin.
And so now, and we talked a little bit kind of before hitting the record button, just tour usage as well. So this is kind of where you said a lot of maybe, whether it's PGA Tour champions or it's LPGA Tour, you start to see the usage or adoption on tour.
Correct, yeah, a little bit lighter swing weight, shaft weight. Swing weight, we can maintain their swing weight, but it's just an overall lighter golf club. Yeah, they can swing and really get a little more speed out of it. I mean, you can see, like, just for example, 1150 isn't the lightest. I mean, it's 121 grams, but that's an X Flex. Yeah. So, you know, at the time when this came out, don't quote me, it's 20 some, if not longer ago, 1150 and 1050, 110 and 105 were the lightest out there for steel. Sure. So that was, so again, it's been in the lineup the longest. Yep. And it's proven at that swing shaft weight, excuse me.
So into the tours now, and this is where I think you'd see a lot more representation on PGA Tour, right, and the men's professional tours. Not that they're not on the LPGA tours or otherwhere.
We do see a few mixtures. I mean, it'd be the rarity of the 130s, 125 range shaft weights, but we do see our fair share of 105s at the LPGA and the Champions level. So that's for that. So one of the things that's unique about Nippon is that light has always been associated with height. You know, heavy's always been associated with low. Yep. So just before we go down the list, if you look at our 105, 105 and our X is 112, which is that's a mid launch shaft. Yep. Now you take our heaviest 130X at our X is 129, 130. That's our highest launching shaft. So it kind of works the opposite in ours. So everyone else has this idea of what light does, and all of a sudden I don't want to hit it higher. Well, our 105 won't make you hit it higher. Yeah. It's a good penetrating ball flight for the light swing speed or the lighter shaft weight that you want to see. Sure. So again, it just kind of goes down to that. So our 105 or 115, we have we call the 5 series. 105, 115, 125 are all mid-launch shafts with different weight characteristics. It's very similar EI curves on that. Okay. Then our 120 and our 130 are our two outliers per se. It's our 130 being our highest launching shaft.
Yeah.
And then our 120 is just a unique design of having a fairly firm handle,
Okay.
softer midsection, and then it kind of firms back up in the tip. So it gives a unique feel of how that club
Sure.
feels. And so it's one of our more penetrating ball flight launching clubs as well.
Gotcha. Okay. It's fascinating to see how, I think from maybe the naked eye or the average golfer might look at this and just say, oh, it's just different weights. But there's a lot of different nuances within the shaft build and how they actually feel and perform.
Correct. Yeah. So the engineering that we see from our guys is just unbelievable, and how they can pinpoint a flex point, change the EI curve into that, and then make it do something different. But then one of the other things that we do is we do a wedge shaft as well, a dedicated wedge shaft. So typically that wedge shaft, and it's very popular among players, is it's just softer.
Yeah.
It's not a stiff shaft, it's not an X shaft, it's designed specifically for the wedge, so players can flight their wedges, they can hit their full wedges, and it gives them a good ability to flight their stuff.
Noticed that it says low launch here. Actually, on this entire sign, there's one product that says low launch, and it's the wedge.
It's our
wedge. Is that just because of the goal of some of these players is to control the ball flight with
Correct.
wedges?
It's to flight that shot into the greens, not maybe necessarily hit full shots, but they're able to, 3/4 shot and hit and flight it into the green without
getting too high in the wind or something like that.
Launching it super high.
So, yeah, this last one's very interesting too.
The last one here is our Ghost technology, graphite over steel technology, and this has been a great product for us. It's been very well received in like the hybrid irons, the driving irons, the 2 irons, and we do have a model that can go into the hybrids as well. Just this week, as everyone was leaving John Deere this week to go to the Open, I think we had 5 tests at John Deere, but we believe all 5 went in at the Open.
Wow.
So just it was a product that were in there. We're adding a new one to this line. It's a very good product. It's a product that launches those driving irons at a great trajectory, not too high, not too low. Some guys say maybe a little, they don't feel like they want that club to go a little higher. We're working on one now, a high launch series, which I believe is coming to the market.
Gotcha. So you got options that are going to go, if someone wants to hit it super low, or the player that already kind of launched it high, control it for them, but then there's also the option for players, they need to actually get it up a little bit higher.
Yeah.
They're going to have that option.
Right. And then all of that, this blank spot in the bottom are all our prototypes that we can't show you.
Right.
So we always have something in the works that we're trying to see what we can create for the player at every level. The tour player, where we're missing out on a window of opportunity there, whether it's a lighter shaft that launches. We're always looking, and that's the nice thing about our engineering department in Japan. They are receptive. They come up with some great ideas, and so we test it out.
I'm sure the tour feedback has to be just that you guys hear is unbelievable, and using that to create new stuff, those prototypes, and then through that over and over. I'm sure it's a process of back and forth before then they make the list here.
Right. So there is one that's not on this that is a 110, which has been released this year, which was a tour prototype that got great feedback. It did what they wanted to do. It was a much more controlled ball flight with a very little spin that the players adapted to it very well. So it came into the retail side.
Awesome. Well, this has been awesome. Learning a lot about the shaft lineup. We see a ton of Nippon going into bags when it comes to our fittings and second swing. So this has been awesome to learn about the intricacies a little bit. So Bill, thank you so much for your time. This has been awesome. We appreciate it.
Thank you.